What's up everyone, Mr. Gaming here, back with another video featuring Woodpecker and Seahorse. Now these two combo very well together, however you do need a level 3 Seahorse, and that works out very well though because it's a tier 1 first of all, so it's not too hard to get, and in Arena Seahorse is just really good because your opponents aren't really expecting it. As well as once you do get the level 3 Seahorse, it actually brings the last unit up to the second slot, which the Woodpecker can then hit. So this was on the dreadful day that Woodpecker was buffed, and it was buffed so much in fact that it went absolutely wild. However, I think this will still easily be viable at its base state, because you just throw a pineapple on that sucker and it goes to town. You're still doing at least, so base stats Woodpecker, what it does is at the start of battle, it deals 2 damage to the front 2 pets ahead, so that's 4 damage, and if you put a pineapple on it, it doubles that technically, because it's going to deal 2 more damage twice, so now you're dealing 8 damage for a level 1 Woodpecker with pineapple. So that sounds pretty good. And then once you get it to level 2, it does it twice. So now you're going from 8 to 16. And then same thing, it'll go to 3 times. So you're going to, would it be 32? No, it would just be 24. 8, 16, 24. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And since it does it in stacks, you know, you can pop pepper, you can pop melon. It's all around really useful. And then, of course, Seahorse brings their backline forward, so if they're like a turkey team or a vulture team, it just crushes them. So add another couple sniping units to your team, and like the team can't, or the opponents can't do anything before the round even starts. So it's pretty funny, and honestly, like very strong. I didn't expect it to be this strong. Maybe that's why they nerfed Woodpecker fast, but honestly, like that wasn't really what was doing it. It was just like the combination of everything, you know? But we're starting off very strong as well here too. The Woodpecker, I mean, not the Woodpecker, the Seahorse just does a lot to disrupt the enemy team, and it's pretty hard to play around push because you don't entirely know who's going to have it or who's even going to be running it. Like, this is custom packs too. How many people are going to be running push? You know, you never know. Overall though, like this strategy was very cool, and this might be a way that I play now, especially with Seahorse. I think just that at tier 1 seems a bit strong to me, especially with the way that they changed it, because it used to be on feint, but now it's start of battle, which I would think is much better. However, you do have to make sure you get your attacks right. So Seahorse always has to have higher attack than the Woodpecker. You just kind of have to keep that in mind. And that's with a lot of things, like White Tiger as well. In this game, we get a White Tiger, and you have to have more attack than the thing that you want to get to level 3. Because then it will work in opposite. The unit will trigger at its level 1 ability, and then White Tiger will make it a level 3. So it's kind of like makes White Tiger useless. However, I mean, you just got to keep in mind to do that. Damn, dude, I feel really out of it, man. I'm just like watching the game. I'm like, what's going on here? And this is so dirty, though. Like, no one can do anything, I feel like. Getting a poodle is really nice here, too. And this is where we pick up Dolphin. Absolutely amazing with the team. And having the lowest attack as well. So Seahorse and Woodpecker trigger first, and then Dolphin will go off, which is really nice if Woodpecker gets anything really important down low. So the Dolphin will clean it up. And then I think, like, I freeze a Lynx here because I think maybe we'll get it in instead of Dolphin or Giraffe. But I end up picking up something a little bit more useful. And look at us crush this team. Yeah, it just crushes teams with that are like utility or summon, especially summon teams, because you do everything at the start of battle, so they don't have time to clear out. But we get the White Tiger here, which actually works out perfectly for our team. So we can sell Giraffe, get White Tiger in, and now we have a 5, 4, 6, 1, and 3. And Poodle doesn't buff itself anymore, but that doesn't really matter. We just need stats on our front guys. And we actually paired White Tiger there to get it to 6 attack, so it will actually trigger before Dolphin. Like, that was super important. And honestly, I think the nerf to Poodle was actually totally fine for it to not buff itself. I mean, every other buffer already doesn't buff itself, so it kind of makes sense. Look at us crush this team. Like, they can't do anything. So it made sense for the Poodle to be like that. And now it's really easy to sell. Like, on the last turn, you're like, well, it didn't get really any bigger, and like, it's only a 2/2. It gives 4/4 in stats, but if you can give your team that many stats, like, before the end, it's worth it to sell it. But in the meantime, it is very, very good. So all in all, I think it's totally fine, the change. However, they do need to change Penguin. Way too strong, man. Way too strong. Like, they're nerfing every other buffer but Penguin. Yeah, tell me something about that. But yeah, our team is absolutely crushing it here. Now that we've gotten the level 3 Seahorse, we're basically unstoppable, because now we'll bring them to the front, be like, no, backline, you have to come to the front line today to fight us. So, and then Woodpecker easily cleans up. However, if people do play around it, they play around it. Like, what can you do? They probably lose against most other teams if they have to play around push. Man, Peacock with Lemon. Peacock is just so strong. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna have to do about that. It just feels amazing in like every pack. Even if you don't have like Leech or something, it just feels really, really strong. So here we can actually get rid of Poodle because we get Zebra and Cow, which is easily more than 4/4 in stats. So we can do that and then get Skunk in at the end. And like, we've got everything. Even if we got a level 2 Skunk, that would be crazy for our Dolphin, actually, because we put Pineapple on that. So at the start of battle, it'll actually hit for 17. So if we had a level 2 Skunk, it could reduce a 50/50 to 17 attack, and then Dolphin would kill it, which would be insane. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Try this build out for yourself, see how it goes. And you know what? Have a wonderful day. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe too. Come on, man.